morning, I'm Sarah Sapsanama and these are the headlines of the hour. Nepali Congress General Committee meeting fails to produce significant result as top leaders remain adamant on their vested interests. General Committee meeting extended for the 7th day today. The CIA files case against erstwhile General Bank Governor Tilak Rao and 2 other officials for alleged corruption in printing of polymer notes. The government yet to respond to the disrupted construction works at Malamud drinking water following Italian company's decision to abandon the project. And Lalitpur Patriots and Bhairahua Gladiators set up a title clash for tomorrow's Everest Premier League finals. Let us begin with the latest national political updates. The Nepali Congress General Committee meeting failed to produce any significant result on the 6th day yesterday of the extended meeting as top leaders remain adamant on their vested interests. Leaders of the party on Tuesday had stated that the party had agreed to elect party president, 2 vice presidents, 2 general secretaries and 2 co-general secretaries through the general convention, while the treasurer and party spokesperson would be appointed by the party president. However, the Central Committee members expressed reservations against the agreement at the Central Committee meeting held Wednesday. The General Committee members expressed their outrage at the Central Committee's indecision as well.
निर्वाचन क्षेत्रका नेताहरू महासमितिका सदस्यहरूको अपमान र अपहेलना जुन केन्द्रीय नेतृत्वले गरेको छ यो लाज लाग्नुपर्ने उहाँहरूसँग किन लाज छैन सबै देशभरिका नेपाली कांग्रेसका सदस्यहरू आश्चर्यचकित भएर हेरेका छन् र यो वास्तवमा निर्लज्जताको र असक्षमताको पराकाष्ठा हो भन्ने मेरो स्पष्ट अभिमत छ।
सबै प्रकारको व्यक्ति विसङ्गति र हिजो सरकारमा रहँदाखेरि गरेका गल्ती कमजोरी सबैको छिनोफाना हामी गरेर यहाँ आएको तर अहिले पनि छिनोफाना हुने स्थिति छैन। 14औं महाधिवेशन सबैले कब्जा गर्ने भनेर बन्द कोठामा बसेर चलखेल गर्दैछ।
त्यसैका नाउँमा आजसम्म 7 दिन भयो महासमितिको बैठक जुन प्रमुख एजेन्डा हो अहिलेसम्म प्रस्तुत हुन सकेको छैन। त्यसैले मैले आज यो नेपाली कांग्रेस केन्द्रीय समिति केन्द्रीय नेतृत्व गैर जिम्मेवार बनेको छ र यो गैर जिम्मेवार नेतृत्वले भोलि उज्यालो भविष्य भनेर हाम्रो ब्यानरमा टाँगिराखेको छ। उज्यालो भविष्य हैन पार्टी र कार्यकर्ताहरूको र यो राष्ट्रकै लागि पनि यो नेपाली कांग्रेसले समय निर्णय गर्न नसक्नु यो दुर्भाग्य हो।
केन्द्रीय समितिको बैठकमा पनि केही साथीहरू बसेर चाहिँ त्यसलाई समाधान गर्ने प्रयास गर्ने यसरी यत्रो चाहिँ नि साथीहरूलाई चाहिँ नि बिना काम यसरी चाहिँ नि समय बर्बाद चाहिँ नि हुनु चाहिँ नि ठीक भएन। यो राम्रो व्यवस्थापन भएन। यसमा मलाई पनि चित्त बुझिराखेको छैन।
The Central Committee meeting was held several times Wednesday evening. However, the committee failed to reach a consensus. The party has yet to table the draft statute at the General Committee meeting. The General Committee meeting will continue for the 7th day today. And moving on, the Commission for Investigation of Abuse of Authority CIA has launched a case against erstwhile Central Bank Governor Tilak Rao and 2 other officials for alleged corruption in printing of polymer notes. The anti-graft body has demanded a penalty of 273 million rupees and an equal amount of fine. The CIA has demanded 91 million rupees in compensation from Rao for corruption while printing 50 million sets of 10 rupee notes. The 2-time governor of Central Bank, Rao, held the governor's position between 31st of January and 27th of August in 2000 and then between 10th of April 2001 and 29th of January 2005. During his tenure, the central bank had contracted an Australian company for printing the polymer notes. The other 2 officials alleged for involvement in the irregularity are the then Chief of the Note Department, Upendra Keshari Podal, and local agent for the Australian company, Himalayan Bahadur Pandey. The CIA has demanded a compensation of 91 million rupees each from both of them. The CIA has alleged the central bank of accepting the draft bid from the Australian company before publicly calling for potential bidders and contracting the company regularly for designs as well. Likewise, according to the CIA, the central bank has paid $4 extra for each 1,000 set of notes during Rao's tenure. The authority has also accused the 3 individuals of taking journalists for trips to Thailand and Australia to stop them from disclosing of the corruption case. And moving on, the staff adjustment ordinance issued by the government met with severe criticism from public officials, many of whom staged a protest at Singhadarbar on Wednesday. Public officials holding positions of non-gazetted officers to Deputy Secretary protested against the ordinance, citing it was discriminatory. The government has meanwhile stated it will not give in to the pressure. Likewise, in order to avoid any potential unfortunate situation from the protests, the government has deployed security personnel inside Singhadarbar. Public officials have poured outrage against the provisions of the ordinance. Based on the ordinance, the province chief secretary and secretaries for provincial ministries would be appointed from the centre. Protesting officials have stated the provision would favour officials at the centre and deprive those sent to the provincial and local levels, despite both being previously appointed through the same processes. The ordinance has also raised skepticism that it would only give access to state's administration to those at the centre. The protesting officials have stated senior officials have conspired through the ordinance to favour themselves. Meanwhile, the leadership has failed to defend the provision that would allow majority of the secretaries and joint secretaries to stay at the centre as well. Officials are unwilling to accept the promotion offers made for the adjustment, as the ordinance has provision for the appointment of chief of the local levels from the centre itself, and has also hinted at higher chances of promotions for officials from the centre compared to those at the local levels. The current scenario suggests that if the government fails to immediately address the reservations of protesting officials to pave way for the implementation of the staff adjustment plans, work execution at all three levels of the government will further be affected. The Portfolio Ministry has yet to respond regarding the future of the much-touted Malamud drinking water project after the Italian contracting company planned to abandon the tunnel construction works of the project. The Ministry of Drinking Water and Sanitation and the government have not been able to arrange an alternative for the situation. Speaking at the meeting of the Development Committee 18 days ago, Secretary at the Drinking Water and Sanitation Ministry, Gajendra Thakur, had claimed that Malamud water would reach Kathmandu within 60 days. With less than 15 days since Secretary Thakur's claims, the contractor company planned of abandoning the project and leaving Nepal. Works of the project are at a complete standstill now. Secretary Thakur informed the Parliament's Finance Committee yesterday that efforts were underway to make sure the contracting company CMC completes the project. Drinking Water Minister Beena Magar, who was among the participants at the meeting, failed to provide a sound answer to the queries raised. Parliamentarians had raised questions regarding a possible collusion between the government and the contracting company to abandon the project. The Finance Committee has directed the Drinking Water Ministry to complete the project at the earliest without any additional budget. The ministry has claimed that there would be no financial loss, as the government had put on hold around 3.5 billion rupees, including the deposit of the contracting company. However, the contracting company filing for bankruptcy at the ending phase of the project raises doubts on the responsibilities of the company. Meanwhile, further concerns have been raised regarding the possible delay if the works have to be resumed through a new procedure. The Parliamentary Committee has made preparations to finalize the Medical Education Bill by giving authority to Medical Education Commission to decide on whether or not to open new medical colleges. As of now, the universities have the authority to decide on granting affiliation to medical colleges. The Parliamentary Committee is to conclude on the bill, which would address most of Dr. Govinda Kesari's demands through the Commission. The subcommittee formed under the Parliament's Education and Health Committee has prepared to finalize the Medical Education Bill after numerous discussions. If the bill is endorsed through the Parliament based on the preparations of the subcommittee, letter of intent will not be provided for 10 years for operation of new medical colleges in Kathmandu, Bhaktapur and Lalitpur, as agreed between Dr. Govinda Kesari and the government. The subcommittee has also prepared the report with the provision of assigning the responsibility of deciding on the possibilities of conversion of private hospitals to trust and sanctioning authority of opening new medical colleges to the Commission. Dr. Kesari has yet again warned of another hunger strike, demanding the government for the formation of the Commission, among others. Supporters of Dr. Kesari are of the opinion that the bill must be endorsed based on the agreement, or else it would not be acceptable for them. The report prepared by the subcommittee to finalize the bill is scheduled to be tabled at the full meeting of the Parliamentary Committee slated for 23rd of December. The legal basis to address the demands of Dr. Casey will be set only after the endorsement from the proposal committee of the subcommittee and the parliamentary meeting. People, especially from the Dalit community, are experiencing different kinds of discrimination in the name of caste system in Nepal. In this context, we've asked the people of Dalit community and locals of Kailali, why hasn't the caste discrimination come to an end till date? Let's take a look at what they had to say.
Public voice.
सबै मानव बराबरी हौं, सबै ईश्वरका सन्तान हौं, सबैले सुख समृद्धि लिएर अगाडि बढ्नुपर्छ भन्ने चेतनाको विकास हुँदैन, तबसम्म छुवाछुत चाहिँ हट्ने जस्तो मलाई लाग्दैन।
परम्पराले तपाईको एउटा धर्मले बनाइदिएको कानुन के जसले युवाहरूले वयोवृद्धलाई देखाएर तपाईको विभेद गर्छन्, वयोवृद्धले पुस्तालाई देखाएर विभेद गर्छन् के यो संस्कारको रूपमा एउटा विकास भएको छ, त्यसै कारणले कम हुन नसकेको।
जबसम्म हाम्रो चिन्तन, हाम्रो मानसिकता र हाम्रो सोचमा परिवर्तन हुँदैन, कानुन आफै सबै कुरा होइन र त्यसैले पहिलो कुरा भनेको कानुन कार्यान्वयन गर्ने तहमा नै त्यो दलित समुदायको पहुँच हुन जरुरी छ।
धारा 15 मा छुवाछुत गरिएको छ, कुवा पानीमा छुवाछुत गरिएको छ, तर त्यहाँ दलितले त्यो कानुनसम्म जाँदा उसले त्यहाँको साँची सरजीवन पाउँदैन, पुलिस प्रहरीले पनि त्यो गहिरो रूपले अनुसन्धान गर्दैन।
राजनीतिक नेतृत्वले राजनीतिक कार्यक्रमहरू बनाएर छुवाछुत अन्त्यका लागि चाहिँ परिवर्तनका लागि चाहिँ यी कुराहरू चाहिँ अभियानका रूपमा थाल्नु पर्यो।
जुनसुकै पार्टी भए पनि यो छुवाछुत भनेको अपराध हो, अन्याय हो, अत्याचार हो, यसलाई चाहिँ जसरी पनि हटाउनुपर्छ भनेर पार्टीहरू प्रतिबद्ध भए, उनका कार्यकर्ताहरू प्रतिबद्ध भए भने यो समस्या हल हुन सक्छ।
And time now for our segment Public Pulse, where you text us with your opinion.
Public Pulse.
And your question is, what do you term the trend of constructing new airports while failing to operate the existing ones? Your options are A, politics for votes, B, actual necessity, and C, fake development. The voting is on. Type NEWS, select your option A, B or C and send it to 34001 to share your opinion with us. And with that, it's now time for the sports update.
Sports news too.
Lalitpur Patriots and Bhairawa Gladiators have set up a title clash for tomorrow's finals of the Everest Premier League. Bhairawa Gladiators secured their berth at the grand finale for the second time after defeating Kathmandu Kings 11 by 6 wickets in the second eliminator match played yesterday. Kathmandu had opted to bat first in the match held at Kantipur cricket ground but could only post a meagre total of 100 runs. Kathmandu lost 3 wickets when the scoreboard showed 29 runs while 2 consecutive wickets fell in the 7th over. Kathmandu's star-studded lineup failed to deliver in the crucial match as Rohan Mustafa made 6 runs while Kevin O'Brien failed to open his account. However, Praveen Shahu and Sandeep Rajali's 5th wicket partnership produced 33 runs for Kathmandu. Sahu scored 25 runs and Sandeep made 27 in a dismal batting display by Kathmandu. Kushal Malla took 3 wickets for Bhairawa. In reply, Bhairawa chased the target of 101 runs in 17 overs, losing 4 wickets. Bhairawa got off to a poor start as well, losing 2 quick wickets. However, Ryan Ten Doishte and Ravi Inder Singh's 3rd wicket partnership laid the foundation for a comfortable victory at the end. Ryan scored 45 runs while Ravi Inder contributed 31 runs. The finals between Bhairawa Gladiators and Lalitpur Patriots will be played tomorrow. And moving on to more sports news, the 10th stage matches at the Martyrs Memorial A Division League will start from today and 3 matches are slated for today. League leaders Manang Marsyangdi Club are undefeated at the end of the 9th stage, while New Road team NRT and Machindra Club are yet to win a match. Today's first match between Machindra Club and Saraswati Youth Club will start at 11 this morning at the Enfa Complex, Saddabato, Lalitpur. Saraswati Club have 10 points in 9 matches with 3 wins, 1 draw and 5 losses. Likewise, Machindra Club have only 3 points from 3 draws and 6 losses. Today's second match at the Enfa Complex features a clash between Himalayan Sherpa Club and Friends Club, which will kick off at 2:30 this afternoon. Sherpa Club are in the 6th spot of the league table with 14 points. Another match between Jaulakil Youth Club and NRT will be played at the Armed Police Force ground in Halchok, which will also start at 2:30 this afternoon. Jaulakil have 8 points from 9 matches with 2 wins, 2 draws and 5 losses. Likewise, NRT have only 1 point with just 1 draw and 8 losses. And that's all for the moment. Our next English bulletin will be at 11 this morning. Keep watching Kantipur TV HD for more news and entertainment. Have a great day.